Queen.
Is KJ starting to regret what he done?
I mean, if you outplayed me here, buddy, you deserve it. You really do. And I'll get you anyway, so
Hey.
I fold. I said fold.
Kevin James thought he was raising all in. KJ's heart sank. Is he going to show him?
Show ace king, Kenna. Show ace king to the camera. Show ace king.
Bigger pair. Aces or something.
Kenna was ready to put it all in.
Didn't you think Helmuth was calling?
Well, you know, I said he would fold it earlier on. I mean,
he did.
It did like sort of make it sound like he was thinking of calling there at the end, but he was always going to fold 2-8. There's no way Phil wants to go out with a 0 today.
One of these things? Ken and James and I have been playing together for a long time. In the past, we played a lot of big pots. I always had the best hand by far. But that's usually my modus operandi for life. That's why I've won all my championships, is I have the best hand for the biggest pot. So I think Ken has improved his game in the 2 years since we've played, and so it'll be interesting to see whether he lets me have the best hand for all the money or not.
I haven't been sleeping well. I've been having nightmares of Phil Helmuth, and today he's going to be perched right on my left. But you know, hey, I've got to keep it in perspective at the end of the day, or I got to find a new job.
The battle's been set, and Kenna James in the lead.
I defended your play then, but I mean, I'll tell you what I really think now.
He's found the big hand again. If somebody raises here, he's going to get all the money in for definite.
Somebody picks up 2 kings right now.
All the money's got. He's not going to get off this end. No chance.
Pass.
Not as steamy as he is.
4,000 on KJ, who might just call with anything.
You can't step on the grape if you don't get in the bin. You know what I'm saying?
Fold.
If you don't get in the bin.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
Right, exactly.
See, this is the perfect flop for Kenna to take it off Phil. It's a terrible flop for Phil.
Check.
KJ has a straight flush draw.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, but I'm the blind that say.
He's not checking anymore.
8,000.
You didn't check, you bluffed the check.
I might catch a bad turn.
Yeah, there you go.
It's not a great turn card.
No.
But Phil can't call, can he?
No.
You know, Devilfish, yeah, I was just kidding when I said that it was going to be one of those days, and then they gave me this frickin' hand right away. But I was going all in with this hand, but you already know that.
I already said
Raise
that,
was going to be instant all in. You know that, Devilfish.
I said that, bro.
It's a shame I can't show these suckers that I have the frickin' nuts one more time.
Let me choose one card.
That's the fact.
I had 1 of 3 hands. I had
Which one do
queens.
you want? This one?
No, I don't care.
That's the first time I've ever seen the player having a talk with a commentator through the glass, huh? That was good.
Devilfish, I'm still not really hoping for one of those days, but I mean, come back with ace-king right away.
You know what? He's wondering why he can't win. He's there talking to the devil, and he's looking down. You're talking to the devil, and you're looking down. You got no shot. No shot.
No shot.
No shot.
So sick. Where were they raising?
You are gone.
You are gone, my friend. Hey, I'm gonna stand up with you. When
You want to bet?
When he starts
You wanna
walking
bet?
off, I'm gonna stand up with you. Just because I've seen
I'll
it
bet you
a few
even
times.
money.
Put your money where your mouth is.
How much you want to bet you last longer?
Pass.
I'll bet you 100,000 lasts longer. Even money.
You got 2 to 1 in chips. You're
Doesn't
not very
matter.
brave.
You got the skill and the talent.
You're not very
and the
brave.
commitment.
Why don't you lay me a right price? We can bet 100.
Raise
You want to gamble? Let's gamble.
You got the quality. You told everyone you're the
Yeah,
best.
but you've got commitment
So
and heart
you're
and
saying I'm a
honesty.
2 to 1 favorite over you?
Yes,
You admit it.
I admit it.
Pass.
And get that down. He admits I'm a 2 to 1 favorite.
Not only that, you're on his left.
Exactly.
And not only that, but you got to catch him before he leaves the hotel and get the 100,000, right?
There have been some side bets flying around this thing.
Yeah.
Very good. I like it.
Meanwhile, the Wolf takes advantage of all the commotion to steal a little pot.
Kenna's house is going to be burnt down when he gets there.
I have nothing against anybody.
Kenna sleeps out on the prairie anyway. He's got no house.
I thought you said something about had something against me. You were going to crush me or something, right?
Like a
That's
Drake.
you're taking it personal. That was just a
Raise
fact.
12
Of
and
course
total.
I'm not taking it.
Tony G
That's just
fighting
a
through the
fact.
commotion
I mean,
with the
nothing
king
I can
queen.
do about
Yeah.
that. It's like
Well, you beat me for 25,000.
When you got a couple of people arguing on the table, you always feel it's easy to steal the blinds anyway. I don't know why.
And you didn't listen. It's like a signpost, a stop sign,
Pass.
and you just ran right through it.
Nothing's personal.
You got to understand, Ken, I've had 100 guys like you tell me. In fact, I've had 1,000 guys tell me
I don't want to answer that
they're going to
question
crush
now.
me, and they always go home broke.
Yeah.
So when I hear it, I
guess that's what we're here
I
to do.
hear it, I kind of smile. You know, I put words in my mouth. I'd like to see you spin this.
What did you mean?
Liz, let's summarize the meeting now, because we had a conversation.
And Elmo's
with Phil.
chips are going down faster than the free tenors in an elevator,
Phil
huh?
agreed to give more. He said he wants to give more. He has more money now, more jets. He has more companies. Let's give more to charity, Phil. Let's give half. Every time you win, give half.
Let's give half
If you
to
agree
charity.
now, every
This event.
tournament I collect, I give half. Let's both agree to give half of whatever we win.
Well,
No, no, this
I think
I'm in.
well was the key word there.
I'm in.
You're in?
I'm
Okay,
in.
I'm in as well. You're in, Phil?
Yes.
I will give a nice.
let's
I'll give at
really
least
show
25% of my winnings
Say
to charity.
half. She's giving half.
You
I'm
give
giving half.
200,000 to charity, then come talk to me. But don't talk to me from your level below.
The last time Black
200
limped
left,
in, he had
yeah,
ace
we'll
10.
Right.
This time he's got 2 9s. He's trying to put the pain to Wolf here.
They brought it up. Tony, you're just a little bit. You cross boundaries, people's boundaries, and you got a good heart, but you cross boundaries.
Well, sometimes it's painful. It's going to be painful. It's charity.
You wouldn't bother me. You can talk all night. It wouldn't bother me. But
We
you cross
pledged.
boundaries.
I pledged half my money.
I just tell the truth. Now you want to start with me? Let's start. You cross boundaries. That's what you do. I moan too much. I cry too much when I lose.
all
You
I'm
cross
saying-
boundaries. That's much worse.
All I'm saying is that
That's what you do.
You're the one talking
Now
about
you're
the
crossing
money.
another boundary.
This
Would you like to
tournament
start again?
It's less than 200. You're going to
Would
win
you like to
100.
start again?
I want you to give half
Would you
away,
like to
and I'll
start
give
again?
half away.
Are there any other boundaries you want to cross? You want to talk about my wife and my kids or
I
something?
didn't.
You didn't
bring it
start
up.
there yet? Okay, good.
Well, would I ever do that? I
cross
respect
boundaries,
your
man.
family, and you're a good family man. I never said anything about that. It's got nothing to do with that.
When you do your research on a charity and you post it on
Oh,
your
there's
blog,
the
I think that's
flop
good.
anyway.
I bet.
All we are saying is give peace a chance. Meanwhile, we got a.
What if it comes an ace?
Anyway, me and Liz
They
are committed.
stopped the whole. They stopped the
committed.
whole.
Check, check.
They stopped the whole tournament to hear our conversation.
Now, this is good. This is good for the world. Phil, you should be in with us, mate. Holding hands, the 3 of us. This is fantastic. I mean, we can make a little change and show a little inspiration.
I give money to charity when I want to give money to charity, and I don't want to have someone force my hand because it's
I
just not.
understand.
It's not
I-
fair. It's
I
not right.
respect
I don't
that.
force people's hands. I do charity events. All right, I raised a lot more than the 200 I gave away.
I
did.
respect that.
I
Well
do
done.
charity events. Sometimes we raise $1 million in a night. That's what I do. But I choose the charities.
I understand.
You know, and I choose the time. That's all.
All the best.
And I think it's very inappropriate for you to try to get someone to do something out of context like that.
You mentioned numbers.
Don't know what's more interesting, the pot or the side talk here, Devil.
I mention numbers. I can direct people to the blog.
Yeah. I think they
can
should
see
get
where
the
I
gloves
gave it.
on and have a fight, you
You're the
know.
first one to mention big numbers, big zeros. But let's.
Yeah, but I didn't come at you and tell you when you should give or where you should give your money. But you did say that to me.
Dave, is there a little subtext here, which is that Tony is
Well, you
just
said
trying
it
to
was
get Phil
inappropriate.
riled and he
But you
doesn't
won't
care
even
what
admit
the
it.
subject
You see,
is?
when I'm wrong, which will be probably in 5 or 10 minutes, I'll tell you I'm wrong.
I'm
I'm
sorry.
wrong.
I'm sorry you got offended. I feel bad. I'm proud that you're doing things, good things. You should be
Oh,
happy.
yes, thank you very much.
That's the truth.
See, now that's class. People don't know that about you, Tony.
All of a sudden, Tony's a class act.
There was 2 limp-ins
Tony
here.
didn't know that about himself.
2 limp-ins and they're playing against the blinds here.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
And
Immaturity is a great thing, by the way.
middle pair here for Liz Lou.
Yeah.
I do. Rainbow. I've got sons.
Liz is giving him credit for an ace.
Wow.
That's all you do.
Well, you know, I mean, if she calls him this, go, what's she going to do next? Go if he fights out again.
It's a
So
beautiful,
it's not
beautiful
such a bad
gesture.
phone.
Mr. Kenner James, you're a star.
I'm a star.
You're a major star.
That's what I like about you, Tony.
These 2 are ultra competitive. They'll even bet $1,000 in a race round the table, but they respect each other as well.
Tony G has a good heart. He really does have a good heart. I mean, the reason that he talks to the table is he gets nervous or intimidated or he just doesn't know how to handle situations. He freaks out.
He has more money now, more jets. He has more companies. Let's give more to charity, Phil. Let's give half. Every time you win, give half.
You cross boundaries. That's what you do.
Phil Hellmuth is an overrated player in his own opinion, in his own mind. At the same time, he's a good person.
Are there any other boundaries you want to cross? You want to talk about my wife and my kids or something? You didn't start there yet? Okay, good. The thing I really respect about Tony is if he crosses the line, he says, I'm a man, and he apologizes.